Welcome to the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm the host of the Real Estate Corner. I'm a broker associate with Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green. We've got a great show on hand, and I want to say go Stros. I can't not say go Stros, so go Astros. I forgot to wear my Astros shirt on tonight, but we are going to be hoping that the Astros can win this first game and win. Actually, we're hoping that they win 4 games and bring this championship home to Houston. We've got a great show on hand tonight. We're going to be talking with Rebecca Lombardo. She's with Curbio, and you know, I kind of hinted a little bit about this earlier that Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green was working on a strategic partner that might benefit you, the seller, if you decide to list your homes with Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green. So we've got Rebecca Lombardo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And Rebecca's here in the studio with us for a little bit, and we're going to talk about Curbio, Curbio.com. The numbers here are 281-837-2222. If you're sitting in traffic trying to get home, and you're on KWWW 1360 AM. You can reach us here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. We also broadcast simulcastably on 96.9 FM. You can also catch us on, and we love for you to go out and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Real Estate Corner. If you miss a show, we're on Iconic TV every Saturday morning at 9. Then we repeat that show on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. So it's lots of ways to do it. You're going to want to keep your ear to the radio or keep us in your living room on Saturday morning, because we're going to be talking with Rebecca Lombardo and here in the studio about Curbio.com. You can also watch this show on Roku. Did I do that right? All right, Roku, we're going to be, you can catch us there. We're also working on possibly being on Apple TV also. So we've got a lot of things happening with Iconic TV. The numbers again are 281-837-2222. And I would be remiss if I did not mention my sponsors. That's American Title, 5802 Valverde with Charlene Clancy. And the best loan in Houston, that is through Prosperity Bank. The UHOP loan, that's the loan, no MI, 100% financing, 600 credit score. No one has a loan as good as the UHOP loan with Prosperity Bank. So we're going to get right in. Rebecca, thank you for coming on the Real Estate Corner.
Thank you for having me.
So I've been kind of giving hints, throwing out hints over the last couple of weeks about Curbio. What is Curbio?
Curbio is a pre-sale home renovation company where the home seller doesn't pay us until closing.
So if I had a home that needed some repairs, I would call you guys out and you would fix my home up so I could maximize my equity there.
If you're putting your house on the market for sale and it could use some renovations to get a better list price, then yes, absolutely.
All right. What's the benefits of using Curbio versus going in using a regular contractor to do these repairs?
So the benefit of going with Curbio is going to include 3 things. You don't have to worry about the financing. You don't have to worry about also hiring an interior designer to help you pick stuff out. And you don't have to worry about managing the entire project yourself.
So you guys step in and you do all of that?
We do all of that.
Okay. What is the difference between remodeling and renovations in your mind?
So in my mind, the difference is that when you're remodeling, it's at kind of a surface level versus renovation, where you're really bringing something back to life, bringing something back to being completely up to speed in terms of functionality, cleanliness, working ability. Renovating is kind of bringing the pulse back and making it beautiful.
The numbers here again are 281-837-2222. We're here in the studio with Rebecca Lombardo. Am I pronouncing your last name right?
Yes, you are.
All right. Rebecca Lombardo, and we're here talking about renovations, talking about getting your house done so you can maximize your equity there. What cities are you guys in? Because I heard about you maybe 6 months ago, and I was hoping, man, I hope they come to Houston. So what cities are you guys in?
We're in 10 markets across the U.S. right now, everywhere from Atlanta, D.C., all the way out to Phoenix.
Okay.
We're also in the Dallas-Fort Worth market.
Okay. Numbers here again, 281-837-2222. So in the greater Houston area, how far does your service go out in the greater Houston area right now?
Right now, we're servicing about a 40-mile radius out from the center of downtown Houston.
Okay. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. We're here talking with Rebecca. She's with Curbio.com, and we're here to talk about this service. So Better Homes and Gardens Gary Green has strategically partnered with you guys.
Yes.
And so kind of tell us about this partnership. And I'm glad you're partnering. And there's some advantages of working with a Gary Green agent who's listing your home with them, because we can help them with this. But tell us about the strategic partnership.
Sure. So in a sense, any agent in Houston can use Curbio, but we're partnering with Gary Green agents that will allow those agents to have access to in-depth training. It's going to give you guys a better educational experience so that you can help the client have a better overall experience as well. If you take our quiz, you can get certified, and you'll be the only certified agents in Houston right now. When that means you're, again, better able to service your clients. And of course, there's the promotional aspect where we're going to help promote the properties through Curbio once they're on the market.
Okay. So once the houses have been redone, you can go and you're going to help promote them and drive traffic to those sites to see a Curbio home.
Yeah, we're going to give those homes a boost.
Okay. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. Give us a call. All our lines are open. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. And guys, in the past, y'all waited to 7 o'clock to start asking questions, and I don't have enough time to do that. So give us a call, 281-837-2222. If you're stuck in traffic right now and you're sitting on the 1360 AM and you thinking you're going to hear a little gospel tonight, where you're going to hear the gospel of real estate. I'm your host, Shad Bogany. I'm here with Curbio.com, and we're talking about this new service that's going to be here. And if you list your home with us, or you at least talk with us, and you list your home with us, you can get a certified Curbio agent to work with you who understand the system, be able to guide you and give you information on it. And that is the difference than you going just pulling up from another agent, because it's available to everybody, but we're going to be the only certified agents here in the city of Houston. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. So Rebecca, tell us how, let's walk through, tell us how this works.
So to start, Curbio only works with realtors. So homeowners themselves cannot reach out to Curbio. They have to go with their agent. The agent then reaches out to Curbio.
Okay. And then we reach out to you, and then how do you determine if the home is eligible to be able to use Curbio?
So we determine if the house is eligible using 3 determining factors, essentially.
Okay.
1, there needs to be at least $15,000 worth of work needed for us to go in.
Okay.
Also, the home needs to be, like you mentioned, within that 40-mile radius of downtown Houston. So that's our coverage area. They also have to have enough equity. So the homeowner has to have enough equity for us to go in and renovate.
Okay. So, and for those who are new to the show, the equity is the difference from what the market says your home is worth and what you owed on it. Take your balance out, and that's what your equity would be in your home. The numbers here again are 281-837-2222. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm here every Tuesday answering your questions from 6:15 to 7:15. And we're talking about a new service that has come to Houston. I kind of hinted about it earlier, but we have now strategically partnered with Curbio, and I was wondering how I could use the service before the partnership, because I'd heard about it at some conferences there. So do you have someone come out and look at the house? So walk me through it. Tell me how this works. I've got a house for sale. It meets the criteria of what you want. It has some equity in it. They want to try to maximize their equity. So do you send people out? Kind of walk us through the procedure to get going.
Sure. So you have to think of Curbio as like the Uber of home renovation services.
Okay.
So if you were going to need an Uber ride or a Lyft ride, you're not going to call a 1-800 number and ask somebody to come pick you up.
Right.
You're going to launch your app. That's exactly what you do with Curbio. So if you walk through a house that has pink carpet or blue carpet and brown cabinets and popcorn ceilings,
Right.
and it needs renovation to put it on the market, the first thing you do is launch the app. Once you launch the Curbio app on iPhone or Android, it's going to ask you to fill out a form. The street address, your contact information, how much the home's going to be worth, just a few pieces of information, and you hit submit.
Okay. So I would go out to the Play Store or the Apple Store and download this app onto my phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Once you fill out that form and hit submit, Curbio is going to call you back. When we call you back, we're going to talk through that property. You're going to tell us, man, that kitchen is a mess. Bathrooms, one of them looks okay, but one of them might even have mold remediation that needs to be done. So we'll talk about that entire property together.
Okay.
And then on that same call, we're going to give you a ballpark estimate for us to go in and renovate that house.
So that's without seeing it, just based on the conversation.
Just based on the conversation.
And then it goes plus or minus once you guys come in and look at the house.
Right. So there could be a $5,000 to $10,000 flux, but it's a range, right? It's a ballpark. Once we give you that ballpark, then you take that back to the homeowner and you say, look, spoke with Curbio about your house. They think they can do this renovation for this ballpark estimate.
So it's actually me as a certified agent of Curbio that's been gone through the program. Actually, it's me that downloads it on my phone, and actually it's me telling you what's wrong with the house and what I see.
Yes.
Okay, because you only talk with realtors or real estate agents. You don't talk to the consumer.
Correct.
Okay. Wow. And so once you give us a ballpark figure, tell us what houses, well, before we do that, once we've gotten a ballpark figure and the seller says, you know, I want to move forward with this, what happens next?
So what happens next is that we're going to ask to send our video technician to the home to shoot a 3D video of the entire house.
Okay.
Usually we can access the property through like a lockbox, but once we get in, we get that video shot, we bring that back in-house.
Okay.
Once we have that video, now we have a look at the property, right? So then we'll put together what we call our virtual tour, virtual walkthrough. We'll send a link, like a GoToMeeting link, to the agent and the homeowner, and we'll go room by room through the entire house, talking about all the changes that need to be made.
Okay. Do you do, like Houston, a lot of houses here have foundation issues because our ground moves up and down. What repairs are you doing? Is it cosmetically or is it anything? I don't think you add a room, but cosmetically, if it's a roof, what repairs do you do?
So we can do more than cosmetic.
Okay.
We can do deferred maintenance issues,
Okay.
HVAC, windows, roofing, driveways. We repair what's in place. We can address a lot of things, electrical panels, plumbing issues, all that great stuff. But I like to think of us more as a total home renovation solution. So you know those TV shows where they move the truck and then the homeowner stands there and is like, I can't believe this is my own house.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's the Curbio makeover. That's the Curbio home renovation specialty.
Okay. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. You're listening to The Real Estate Corner. We're here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. You should not make a decision without calling somebody from the Shad Bogany team. The numbers that you can reach me at is 713-667-1000. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with The Real Estate Corner. back to the Real Estate Corner. I'm your host, Shad Bogany. I'm a broker associate with Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green. If this is your first time listening to this show, we're the granddaddy of them all. We've been told we're the longest running radio show on real estate in the country. We've been on the air now 29 years, giving you ins and outs of what's happening in our industry. It never stays the same. One of the things I always want to tell people about real estate, it's who moved your cheese. You think you've gotten it, then tomorrow it's the interest rates change every day, rules change every day. So it's a very interesting industry, and I try to give you the skinny on what's going on in our business. Tonight in the studio, we've got Rebecca Lombardo with Curbio.com, and we're talking about a home renovation company. And how many of you guys who are listening to me or watching me back home on Saturday morning, and you think about, man, I don't have the money, but I know my house is worth more than this. If I just had the money, well, I'm giving you a solution today for that. And I'm hoping that you'll give us a call at 713-667-1000. So, welcome back, Rebecca, and thank you for being here. I know you've had a long day. You've been going around training Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green agents all over the city, trying to get us to understand and be that strategic partner on it. What houses, what's the max that you would do on a rehab?
So that's a really good question. To start out, you mentioned foundation issues earlier. We won't repair a crack in the foundation.
Okay.
It's going to be beyond our scope of services.
Okay.
So a house that...
What about the roof, though?
A roof we can fix.
Okay.
Windows we can fix.
Okay.
Electrical and plumbing we can fix, but not a major crack in the foundation.
Okay.
So what we're looking for really is that the homeowner has enough equity for us to go in and renovate. What do I mean by enough? It's going to depend on how much they could sell the house for once we renovate it and put it back on the market.
Who gives you those numbers? Do you get that from the listing agent, or you do your own research?
We only get the valuation numbers from the agents. That's why we're a great partner.
All right.
Agents are experts at pricing homes, selling homes, working with their clients, and Curbio is an expert at pre-sale renovation.
All right. So let me ask you, what if the home is occupied or that it has to be vacant?
About 25% of our properties are owner occupied, so we can renovate while someone's living there.
All right.
I'm not saying it's pretty.
All right. Now, well, if you've ever been through a renovation, you know it's not pretty and it's very much of an inconvenience. So, and we've talked about owner occupied. What about flipping houses where people would call you and says, hey, I'd like to have you guys do I've just bought this house as an investment. So do you work with investors, I'm wondering?
We do work with investors.
Okay.
It depends on what type of investor you are as to whether or not it's a good experience.
All right.
So investors who like to roll up their sleeves and micromanage the project is typically not a good fit for us.
Okay. So let's talk about your service and let's go behind the curtain. So I'm in this deal. Are you saying I don't have to do anything? I can just sit there and let you do everything. You pick the colors, you pick the color cabinets, you come in and say this is what needs to be done to get this house sold. And all I do as a homeowner or an investor, sit back and let you do your job.
Yes, we hire the general contractors in this area as full-time W-2 employees.
Okay.
We give them the title of project manager, and then they are the captain of that ship. They manage the entire project from start to finish, and they update the agent using the Curbio app, and they communicate with the homeowner, especially if they're living there. Okay.
So what's your time frame of going through a renovation typically?
Our average renovation time is about 4 weeks.
Okay. Let's look into some statistics. So tell me what you guys have noticed. You're in 10 markets. Houston is one of your newest markets, so you've already rolled this project out, and so you know what's going on. I went out to the website and saw all these homes all over the country that you guys have renovated. What's the time frame to get everything done on these projects?
So from the time that you ask us for an estimate to the time that the project manager shows up on the property, if everything goes swimmingly, it's about 10 business days.
Okay.
Now from there, once the project manager shows up at the property, It could be anywhere from 3 weeks to 8 weeks, depending on the renovations that are done. But our typical scope of services usually includes a full kitchen remodel, renovation, 2 bathrooms, flooring throughout, paint throughout.
Okay. On the exterior, what do you do in the exterior work at all?
Yes, Curbio actually stands for curb appeal inside and out.
Oh, wow.
So we will do landscaping, exteriors. We know y'all have stucco problems here. We'll take care of it.
All right. What about pools?
I love pools.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
All right. So you'll do a pool if the pool
Yes.
got a pool leak or need resurfacing, you guys will do that.
Yeah, if it's got a pool, but it needs to be polished up, we can do that.
Okay. And the time frame of once we've gotten the house ready to go, let's just say, what does it normally do? What's the return on investment that you've seen on the homes that you guys have redid?
The average return on investment is about 209%.
Okay.
Which is amazing considering that there's no money out of pocket.
Okay. So, and that's based on what it costs to repair, then plus the profits they get out of those repairs because the house is now worth more.
Yeah, we typically see a huge increase from the as-is list price to the after renovation value so that our homeowners can walk away at closing with extra cash.
All right. So what happens to the person that you renovate the house and then they say, you know, Rebecca, I've decided I'm going to stay at my home. How do you work that out?
Yeah, this isn't love it or list it. This is listed or listed.
Okay, so it's being listed and it's going to be sold.
Yeah, and honestly, we typically don't get a lot of that because the folks who decide to go with Curbio are usually in the middle of some kind of life change experience.
All right. Or they buying another house or something like that and they need to get that one sold. Let's talk a little bit about the, can FSBOs, for sale by owners, use your program?
No, like I said, we only work with realtors.
All right. So let's say my house hadn't sold in that 30-day period. What happens as it stays on the market?
So once we finish the project, the homeowner has to have the house on the market within about 5 business days.
Okay.
Once it's on the market, if it sits for more than 30 days, you have to start taking that list price down on a regular basis.
All right.
We're going to ask that you take it down by 2% every 30 days once it's on the market.
All right. Now, what about staging the inside of the home? So, yeah, my house could do a bathroom being redone, but my house is actually pretty cluttered, and we see that in almost every house that we go into. So do you help them with staging or can they bring a stager in?
So if you ask the home improvement consultant that you speak with at Curbio about staging during this process, we'd be happy to talk about it.
All right. How quick do you give a turnaround on what it's going to cost to renovate my home?
The proposal amount is usually done after that virtual walkthrough.
Okay.
We'll come up with a very specific list that includes the scope of services and exactly how much it's going to cost. So let's just use the example of $40,000. We'll take that $40,000 and we'll put that into the contract. The homeowner signs the contract for $40,000. Curbio places a deed of trust on the home to secure our investment.
Okay.
Then we take out $40,000 at closing. So we're second out at closing. And honestly, it doesn't matter if the house sits for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We're still only taking that $40K.
Okay.
And congratulations if the house sells for way more than you listed it.
Okay.
We're still only taking that original $40K.
All right. So there's the advantage to you is that you're going to, and because I know some of you guys are saying, well, where do they make their money? They make their money on doing the repairs because now they've got a job to do that they may not have had to do on that end. Where you make the advantage is, and I think the homeowner is really the person that's going to make the most money on this deal. You're able to get your house sold quicker. You're able to get more money for it. Because I will tell you, when I'm listing homes that the seller says, I'm absolutely not doing anything, I don't want to do any work, you guys take a hit when you list those homes. And I don't understand why you would let somebody else make that money when you can make that money. And I think Curbio helps change that for you because now you're able to do that and not have to go get a loan to get it done. Because some of you, I don't want to go get a bank loan. I'm in the process of buying another house, so I don't want my credit being hit to go get a loan. This way, you don't have that issue. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay. We're talking with Rebecca Lombardo with Curbio.com. The numbers here are 281-837-2222. If you have any questions, guys, I know a lot of you got the game on your mind. I'm just asking you to have the real estate corner on your mind for the next 30, 40 minutes. And home ownership, just the whole point of the home is that it is one of your major investments. And I just wish I could get people to treat their homes like they treat sometimes their cars. Changing the oil, making sure they're kept up, they're shining them new, putting wax on them every once in a while. Those are the sort of things that I wish we could make sure that we understand that the house is one of our larger investments. So as we go through this, and I've looked at all the information that you've provided to me, the time frame to get things done, you said up to 10 days. What house you won't buy, won't remodel? Crack slab, I know, but anything else other than that?
Well, I used to affectionately refer to them as murder houses.
Okay.
They're pretty bad.
So they've had a horrific issue at that house, okay.
It really depends on the after renovation value.
Okay.
So we are not going to redo the layout of a house. We're not adding on structurally. We're not adding on square footage to the house. If it needs that in order to list it at a better after renovation value, then it's not a good fit for us.
All right. So if the house is functional obsolete, then that's not something that you want. It has to have the flow.
Yes.
Okay. So who picks out the colors? Who picks out the granite? Who picks out how my bathroom is going to look like? Who picks those things out?
So we work with an interior designer at the national level to help us curate a selection of materials. So we really only have 3 choices for paint, period. And what we're going to do is show up in the property and say, here are the 3 choices of paint that Curbio has, and we recommend this first one.
Okay. Flooring, you're doing that also?
Yes, flooring samples are included as well. We're going to show up and say, this is the flooring we recommend for this house.
All right. What is the biggest investment? Because I've done my show several times where I've talked about renovation, what gives big returns on your money. What do you see gives the biggest returns on equity on a house?
The answer is pretty much the same, right? It's kitchens. That's the hearth of the home these days. It's where everybody hangs out.
Okay.
The bathrooms are also a big payback for that. The flooring and the paint are the other big paybacks.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. I was reading something the other day, and they said the front door gives the biggest return. So do you paint the front door?
We can paint the front door. We do understand that there are homeowners associations that are very strict in terms of what color we paint the front door, but yes, we can paint the front door.
And you may have mentioned this earlier and I just missed it. We do some exterior other than landscaping, painting, removing rotten boards. Do you do gutters at all?
Yes, we can fix the gutters, we can repair the window shutters on the outside. Our goal is to make the entire house have curb appeal. Okay. Because we don't get paid until settlement. So,
what about windows? 2001 and back, single pane windows. 2002 and above. Is it an age on these on the houses that you guys do at all? And how often are you replacing windows? I guess you do it on the older homes.
We can replace the windows on the older homes. And I think in this area, we also have to be concerned about things like hurricane codes, right?
Right.
So we'll pay attention to all those details.
All right. We've had Rebecca Lombardo. All our lines are open, guys. The numbers here are 281-837-2222. I know a lot of people have the game on their mind. But we've been talking and dropping snippets about Curbio.com, and I just wanted to have Rebecca. She's here training Better Homes and Gardens Gary Green agents. We've got about 22 offices here, about 1,300 agents here. And so if you want a certified Curbio representative who can help you, walk you through the process and be there for you and understand it, because we've been trained and certified, you need to give us a call at 713-667-1000. I'm in the Bel Air office, and we're here, and my team will be certified to be able to do it. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. Did we miss anything at all, Rebecca?
I would say that Curbio is a bridge between the baby boomer generation that wants to downsize and move out of their house that probably has brown cabinets and green carpet.
Are you talking about my house?
I'm not pointing any fingers here, but some people have these things. So we're bridging the gap between that generation and the buyer generation. That's the millennials, right?
Right.
And the millennials want these HGTV move-in ready homes.
Right.
And we all know what those look like, right?
Right.
Thank you, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Everybody
Right.
wants the same kitchen these days.
Right,
So that's how Curbio is able to curate that finite selection of materials, because we know what buyers want. And we know that 80% of buyers want a house that is move-in ready.
They do. They do. I've been doing this for 30-some years, and they do want the houses ready to move in, and they are willing to pay a premium. Just as I've said on this show, you show me a house with landscaping, same floor plan, and you show me one with no landscaping, same floor plan, the one with landscaping is going to sell quicker, right off the bat. One question, and I know you've got to go, and I really do appreciate you coming in. What about warranties on the work that you do?
Of course. We offer a 1-year warranty on all of our work.
Okay.
And we know that our work has to pass inspection.
All right.
So when that buyer comes in and has their inspector go through the house, if they find anything that is not going to pass inspection and it's our fault, we'll make it right.
All right. So when you go through and you walk through, and I'll use electrical box, for example. Most of them are not labeled unless the house is fairly new. So you just got your switches, or you got some spacers that go in. It's always on the electrical on the report. So what happens in that situation? Do you go in and do those items, or do you look for things that are wrong? You know it's going to be on an inspection report.
Right. So one person stands on the 3rd floor and says, "Is it on or off?" Okay, now is it on or off? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. That happens though.
It does. It does. So yes, we will check out the electrical panel. We'll make sure that everything is going to pass inspection.
Okay. So, and another question. So I have an inspection report. They find things wrong. We did a Curbio, but they found some things that wrong. Do I come back to you to ask you if you can fix these,
Absolutely.
or do I go out and get another contractor?
No, absolutely. We guarantee our work.
All right. So if an inspector comes out and finds things wrong after Curbio has put this in make-ready condition, then you guys will come in and fix those items there.
Yes, if it's related to anything that we did.
Okay. Say it's not related. It was not on the plan, but the inspector found something wrong.
That's not typically in our coverage.
All right, so they would go get somebody to handle that.
Yes.
Central air and heat, do you guys do that? We didn't
Yes.
talk about that.
Yes.
So you update Central, have the ability to do that
Yes, we
also.
do.
All right. Extra insulation and all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right. Driveways cracking up and down, you take care of stuff like that.
Yes,
too.
I hear driveways crack up all the time here.
Yeah.
Everybody's very funny.
Yeah, it is an issue. We've been talking with Rebecca Lombardo. She's been in the studio with us. If you're driving home, you might want to go out and say, hey, I've heard about this Curbio.com. So so remember, Curbio stands for curb, appeal, inside and out. And this is a service that we're offering at Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green, and I hope you'll give us a call over at the Bel Air office. We work the whole city, guys, because of the radio show. I might be in Kingwood, I might be in Clear Lake, I might be, like I was in Bryan College Station the other day. So we work all over. The numbers here again is 281-837-2222. Give the website they can go out if they want to find more information out about your program.
Sure. So Curbio.com, Curbio.com is our main website. If you're a Gary Green agent, you can go to Curbio.com/Gary-Green.
Okay. Guys, I want to thank Rebecca for coming in on short notice. I appreciate you, and I'm going to finish my certification on my end. Did we miss anything, Rebecca? You've been awesome.
Thank you, Shad. You've been awesome, too.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. We'll be right back with the Real Estate Corner. The numbers here again are 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. And I am hoping that you'll stop giving your equity away and use Curbio.com and get a certified Gary Green agent to work with you on it like myself. We'll be right back with the Real Estate Corner. back to the Real Estate Corner. I hope you had an opportunity to enjoy the interview with Curbio.com and Rebecca Lombardo. Guys, one of the things that I would like for you to remember is that Curbio has put back up to $11 million in equity back in homeowners since they've been in business. And this company is about a year old. And the whole goal, as I've said here on the show, is to put money back in your pocket. You the one took the investment, you took the risk, you own the home, you may be in a situation. I think this sort of program works extremely well for people who have an estate. You have a home, you know you can get maximum dollars for your home if it was just fixed up, but of course most estates are sold as is, they don't want to do anything, but you're taking a hit. And this is an opportunity to be able to have somebody look at your home and give you an idea of what it's going to cost to have it. So I hope you'll give me a call over at Better Homes and Gardens office at 713-667-1000. That's 713-667-1000. Let one of my team members work with you. Hopefully we're all working on getting certified with Curbio.com. And so I just want to thank you guys for listening to us. All our lines are open. Give us a call, 281-837-2222. If you're looking for a title company to work with, guys, you got to call Charlene Clancy. Her number is 713-784-0006. Charlene is with American Title. She's at 5802 Valverde. She's off of Chimney Rock. I will tell you the best feeling ever is when you refer somebody to Charlene and they say, she's just awesome. I don't know how we could have done it without her. She's guided us through the process. She's made sure that we've got everything we needed. And it just makes me feel good. And of course, I didn't handle a sale. This was affidavits of heirship. This is somebody trying to clean up the title, and they told us what Charlene did for them. And I just want to tell you that's the type of service that she offers to you. The numbers here again are 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. The Houston Black Real Estate Association has a big event Thursday. It's going to be at the Buffalo Soldier Museum. They're having a state of housing in the black community. This goes on from 9, I believe, to 3 o'clock on Thursday, and it's going to be at the Buffalo Soldier Museum. Doesn't cost you anything to come to this, but they put this on every other year. It's called the State of Housing in the Black Community. So if you're listening to this show tonight, as you drive home and you want to know what's happening in our community, this is an opportunity that we can have. If you want to know what's going on, the State of Housing in the black community. The numbers again are 281-837-2222. Give us a call here tonight if you want more information, but it's called Sheba, State of Housing in the black community, and it's being put on by the Houston Black Real Estate Association, and this is coming up this Thursday from 9 to 4 o'clock. It's a big event at the Buffalo Soldier Museum down on Caroline in Alabama. I hope you'll get an opportunity to come and sit in. If you're a housing advocate, you want to know what's happening in the community, I can tell you, if you've been listening to this show, we're getting farther and farther behind in home ownership. So I just letting you know what's going on. The numbers again are 281-837-2222. Give us a call here tonight if you have any questions on that. Don't forget the Houston Black Real Estate Association also has the Building Wealth. That's November 9th. That's an all-day affair, and it's going to be at the Power Center with Windsor Village Church at Windsor Village Church, and they're going to have this huge seminar, all these classes you can take. They're going to be giving away some down payment assistance money. All the lenders who got money will be there, and that's on November 9th, and that's an all-day deal also. That's November 9th. If you want to know about what's happening in the Houston Black community in regards to housing and maybe get some solutions on how we can fix this, come out to the Buffalo Soldier Museum. It is free. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 3 o'clock on this coming Thursday. So those are some events that are happening out there. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. I voted today. I don't know if you voted. I early voted and got my vote in. I hope you'll go out and early vote. I hope you'll look at the candidates there and understand what's going on. You know here that, and I'm going to say this on the air because I can, I've been critical on this show of Mayor Turner at times, but I will tell you when I look at the list of candidates, I think he's the best candidate for the best future of Houston. And is he perfect? No. Do you throw the baby out with the bathwater? No. But I've seen this city progress, and it's some areas that I think could be improved better, and that's why I've been critical. But I can also say that I'm not going to cut my nose out to spite my face. I can say that it's kind of difficult when you see people talking about, oh, I got flood money, and not realizing the issues are not here locally, but locally at the state, at the general land office, and people are not calling them quick enough. I wouldn't know all these things if I had never experienced working with disaster relief funds and understanding how it works. So I'm going to endorse here on the Real Estate Corner, Mayor Turner for mayor. He's, like I said, I've been very critical here on this show in regards to housing and some things. But when I look at the candidates, I want a candidate who that I feel is going to move us forward, and I think he's learned in his first term, and I think he's going to do better in the second term. And the cool thing about it is letting him win without a runoff so we can get the city back up and running again. And so the Real Estate Corner is endorsing Mayor Turner for mayor, and I just think he's the best candidate for the job. And I've looked at all of them. And I've known Dwight for many years. I've known Bill King's actually been on the Real Estate Corner. I don't know Mr. Busby, but I think this country is experienced not having somebody who's ever not run for office or ever governed anybody. We've had this experience, and so now I think we need to get back to governing again and getting this city moved in. And you know, one thing I learned when I was with the president of the Realtors, Texas Association of Realtors, or Texas Realtors, when I was chairman of the board, I learned that I couldn't do everything in my year, and it takes time. And hopefully you sow enough seeds that later on people will pick up where you left off and keep it moving. I learned the same thing when I was chairman of the Houston Association of Realtors. I had all these great ideas, guys. I was going to do this, I was going to do this, and I couldn't do it. We're going to take a quick ID break and be right back with the Real Estate Corner. Welcome back to the Real Estate Corner. I'm your host, Shad Bogany. Let's talk real estate as we do here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. Go Astros. I know they're out there. I know they're getting ready for the game tonight. This show is brought to you by Prosperity Bank. If you're looking best for the best home loan, they've got an awesome loan, 100% financing, 600 credit score, no EMI. Great loan. The home can't be over, I think, $275,000. Can't make more than $75,000 a year. It's a great loan for entry level going in. If you're looking for a great title company, I highly recommend you to use American Title, Shirlene Clancy. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. All our lines are open. Give us a call. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. Give me a call. All our lines are open. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. Give me a call. And we're wrapping up our show tonight. And hopefully the Astros will win tonight on it. If you're just tuning in, we had Rebecca Lombardo here with Curbio.com talking about a new service that you can get through Better Homes and Gardens Gary Green, which is a partnership of remodeling your house, putting it on the market and getting it ready for 281-837-2222 is getting it ready to put on the market and maximizing your equity. I know a lot of you guys who are listening to me don't want to do a lot of repairs on your home. You just want to get it sold, but you're leaving money on the table. The investors are not going to give you what you think you should get because they've got to be able to do repairs, then also increase their profits. Well, just imagine if you go in and get this thing done. 281-837-2222. Give me a call. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. We've got a caller on line 1. Let's get the caller on. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I just have a couple of questions.
Okay.
I'm planning on putting my house on the market at the first of the year.
Okay.
And, right now, I'm just like getting in order, like, putting new carpet, fresh paint and all that, redoing the bathroom. Do I need to, to purchase a new house? Do I need to get pre-qualified kind of bank before I, put the house on the market?
Yeah, that's going to be my suggestion, caller, is go ahead and get yourself pre-approved. And even though you may not sell it to the April, or you may not be ready to put it on the market to April or March or January, what I would do is determine what your purchasing power is going to be. You could have someone like myself come out and tell you what equity you have in your property and what repairs you may need in this particular property, if you need any. So even before you start doing your renovations, you might want to give me a call, and then we'll go from there. The numbers, you let us come out, take a look at it, and then we go from there. The numbers are 713-667-1000. Just give me a call, and then we'll go from there and make it happen for you.
Okay. I think I have your personal number. I got it from Chris and I, we pull together, so, we talk here and I then. And Chris Compton. And he gave me your number. I think I'm a truck driver right now, and I can't drive. I can't write right now.
Okay.
So they show up. Right. And so I was going to call you anyway, he's not coming out telling us what we need to do. But it's been so long since we bought a house, my wife and I,
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, that's why you would have us come out. It doesn't cost you anything to have me come out and talk with you. And then I give you an idea of, hey, this is what you ought to do. This is what your equity would be. If you sold it as is, this is what you would get. If you fixed it up, this is what you're going to get. And maximize your income. And so those are some of the things that I can do with you, and sit down and go over everything with you.
Okay, all right. I appreciate it. Well, I think I'll be giving you a call this week. Like I say, I'm a truck driver, and I'll be gone a lot. When I get back, I'll give you a call. And we set up a date there if you don't mind.
Yes, just call me, 713-667-1000. Give me a call, and I will definitely come out. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. Just walk through your house and give you some tips on what you need to do and let you know what your house is worth. We're in a seller's market right now. It just depends. Normally, when you have a house just sitting on the market and it is just sitting there, it's normally either overpriced or it's conditioned. So there's something going on with it when it sits on the market for a long time. And if the people overprice it, it will stay on the market. I don't care how good it looks. It's still going to stay on the market. And the new service that we're offering with Curbio.com is a great opportunity for you to get the repairs done and then pay it at closing if it improves your marketing value of your home.
Okay, all right. But the number I have is 713-828-6075.
Right, that's my cell number, and you can reach me there, or you can reach me at 713-667-1000.
Okay, all right. I'll be giving you a call, and we'll talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Friday, no trouble.
All righty. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you listening to the show.
Right, it's been since 81 about a house, and so, it just happens to go. Yeah. All right, I appreciate it.
All righty. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Numbers again here are 281-837-2222. Jermaine, do we have another call? All righty. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. We're wrapping up our show. My name is Shad Bogany. We're here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. Give me a call. If you're looking to buy or sell, you shouldn't make a decision without at least talking to me. And my number is 713-667-1000, 713-667-1000. And we'll come out and talk with you. If you're thinking about buying a new home and you want somebody to represent you with the builder, because the sales counselor is working with for the builder, and you want us to work for you, give us a call at 713-667-1000. You can also go out and visit our website, shadboganyteam.com. That's www.shadboganyteam.com. We bring a wealth of knowledge. We bring a wealth of information for you. And one thing I'll tell you, we'll be honest with you, we'll be straight up with you, and we'll help you in any way that we can, help you in this process. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. We've got about 2 or 3 minutes left in the show. So if you've got some calls you want to get in before we leave the air, call us. We've got 5 minutes left. And if you're watching us on Saturday morning on Iconic TV or Roku TV, this is an opportunity. Give us a call there at 713-667-1000. I want to thank you for allowing us to come in your house. Sit in your living room. And if you miss us on Saturday morning, you can catch us on Iconic TV. That's 15.10. You can catch us Sunday night at 8 p.m. And give us a call. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. We've got a few minutes left in the show. If you miss me, remember you can catch us on the Real Estate Corner on YouTube. You subscribe to the channel, Real Estate Corner YouTube. You can catch us there. Or you can catch us every Tuesday here at 6:15 to 7:15, helping you buy and sell. And if you're listening to this show and you're somewhere and you're out of town and you want to tell somebody about our show, go to kwwj.org and click on the blinking radio tower. Catch us streaming anywhere in the world here on the internet. The numbers are again, call us at 713-667-1000. I want to thank Crystal Holmes for helping us produce the show. Don't forget that the State of the Union of Black Housing in Houston, in the community as a whole, is going to be at the Buffalo Soldier Museum this Thursday from 9 to 3 o'clock. And then the Houston Black Real Estate Association is then putting on a wealth building home buying fair. And they're going to be talking with sellers and buyers and lenders. All of these people are going to be there to help you. And that's coming this on November 9th. The numbers again, call us 713-667-1000. And you can also go to HBREO and Houston Black Real Estate Association. Just Google it and see the events and get the times and dates of what's going on in the Houston Black Real Estate Association. They're trying to make a difference. They're trying to change things so things work out. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. We've got maybe 2 minutes left in the show. If I've missed you, guys, you can reach me at 713-667-1000. That's 713-667-1000. Please give me a call, 713-667-1000. Please give me a call and let us work with you if you're thinking about buying or selling. The only thing I'll do is, and promise you to do, is to do it right. Look out for your best interests. I tell people all the time it's not really about the money, because if I do a really good job, you're going to refer people to me. And so our goal is to make sure that your interests are taken care of. But most importantly, if you do what I ask you to do when you're selling your home, you'll maximize your dollars. If you are a buyer and you take my advice and follow the steps that you want, and that advice is usually blended with trying to help you get that dream home in that process. And people always ask me, why do you care? This is because if you ever call me to resell it, I want to be able to say you made a good investment, your equity has gone up, and so that's why I'm concerned about where you buy at, what the neighborhood looks like, what the schools are, because all of those play a big impact on your home ownership. Guys, I want to thank everybody for listening to the Real Estate Corner. We're out. We'll see you next week. Go Stros. And if you have any questions about buying or selling, call me, 713-667-1000. That's 713-667-1000. One thing I promise to do is treat you right, be honest with you, and tell it the way it is. See you next week on the Real Estate Corner.